Manic Monday. How are we doing, everybody? Moving the chains. It's got me feeling nicey with your host, Sammy the Man McIntyre. This guy. We are back. We are rocking. We are rolling. I'm recording this. We got the Cardinals-Cowboys game going on. Their offense looks a lot crisper than it did with Mayor of Munchkinland. It looks pretty good. And Arizona is whipping Dallas right now, 17-7. Fun fact, Dallas has lost 7 of the last 8 games to the Arizona Cardinals. It's always weird. Some teams just thorn in your side, and I feel like Arizona's one of those. But I got to talk about last night. So I know that game was a blowout last night, 38 Seattle, 14 Commanders. But my guy Sammy, the man Darnold last night, it got me feeling nicey. 16 for 16, 4 tutties, finished with 21 and 24, 330. Can I get a got me feeling nicey? Woo! Because he did last night. And I've been the biggest Sam Darnold fan. You guys know this. Whoever follows me, I'm bought out on this guy. I love him. I love the gamer he is. He's tough, physical. He's a guy's guy. Everything you want. And listen, when he came out, it was rough with the Jets. And I'll never forget, one of my favorite memories when I was growing up, before my mom passed away, R.I.P., was, I remember I asked man Kim, I said, get me a Jets Sam Darnold t-shirt. And this was 2018, the year he got drafted. And I remember I got the Jets t-shirt, and my mom goes, the Jets? You don't even like the Jets. And I just pointed, and I go, Sammy Darnold. So I've been a Sam Darnold supporter. Along with Baker. You guys know Baker's my doppelganger, okay? But he had a bye week, okay? Baker's going to come back. He'll be okay. But I loved Sammy last night. And the way that he is operating this offense with Clint Kubiak, it fits right in. It's fantastic. They're running zone. They're getting the stretch boot. It's fantastic. And I absolutely love it. I'm bought in on this offense. I think it's going to be crispy. I do think that it just feels right now. And this Seattle team is Super Bowl contender, man. I am being for real. I'm not being hyperbolic. I know, I was thinking about this driving home tonight. They did beat up Washington Commander team. I'm not disputing that. Kevin Craner, one of the biggest fans I know, one of my guys, he said the same thing. They got a season from hell. And I'll get to them in a second. But this Seattle team has all the components right. The running backs are nice. Jackson Smith-Njigba, fantastic. I mean, I don't even know if he's the best receiver out of all those Ohio State guys. He's up there. I mean, it's insane. You know, I look up, Buka's making plays, and Jigba, Chris Olave's making plays with his shitty situation in New Orleans. And I'm looking around, and listen, but back to Sammy. He was so damn talented, he was going to succeed somewhere. And it did take him a while. I've seen this happen. Rich Gannon was like this. Warren Moon. It took guys a long time. So I understand it. And last night, to me, put on full display, Sammy Darnold can play. And this Seattle team, their defense, I'm not saying it's Legion of Boom, but it's got components of that. Their back end's nice. The corners, Witherspoon, Woolen, that they drafted and developed. They have those linebackers, Ernest Jones, who's a player. Leonard Williams. I mean, Lord. John Schneider deserves credit for that. Gave him a second-round pick from the Jets to get him. He's been fantastic. He feels like a fountain of youth. And I heard a throwback story today. So for those who don't know, I'm a Raider fan. You guys know that. And going into that 2015 draft, it was, who do you pick? Leonard Williams, Amari Cooper. And I went to bed. I'll never forget that draft night. Kind of split. I don't know. Do I want Amari? We need Amari because Derek had a bad, rookie year. Didn't really have a great receivers. I think the best one was Andre Holmes. He wasn't a bad player. 700 yards. That was it. So they had to get Amari. Okay. But the conversation was, you pair him with Khalil Mack, Leonard Williams, Khalil Mack, because Leonard Williams, Justin Smith, Alden Smith in San Francisco, you saw that really played dividends. You got a pass rusher, outside guy, and then you got the inside push the pocket, and then he come loop inside against the guard and get some sacks on the quarterback. So there was a lot of argument there. But I will say this, that man looks rejuvenated. And listen, he chased down Jaden Daniels like half a tackle. But you saw the athleticism. You saw it on display. He's playing with a fountain of youth. They got rid of Jamal Adams. It just looks fantastic. And John Schneider does not get enough credit. Okay, I know it's Seattle. It's up there. It's up there. Pacific Northwest. Nobody really talks about them. Maybe that's a good thing. But I'll tell you, being a general manager in this league, everybody talks about it. It's draft, draft, draft. And I understand. I fall guilty of it. Okay, the Raiders, now they draft shitty. Maybe that's why they suck. I don't know. I think some of it's the GM. How do you do with trades, salary cap, so on and so forth. Like the movie Draft Day, right? You got to kind of maneuver the cap. You got to kind of figure out, okay, we like this guy, but does he really fit our culture? You got to find that out. And the NFL's drafts always crapshoot you, but I've given John Schneider benefit of the doubt. Okay? John Schneider was hired by Pete Carroll. Okay, so they got rid of Pete Carroll, and then they had to find a new guy. And I will tell you this, Mike McDonald is an ass kicker. This guy is awesome. I love Mike McDonald. And listen, these defensive coaches I'd be critical of, but this guy feels right. He's got the messaging right. He's got the swag right. Those uniforms last night, madam, they just looked fantastic. They popped on TV last night. And I am just so happy for Sammy. Honestly, low-key, I might get a Sam Darnold t-shirt because it's got me feeling nicey right now. Because the way he played last night, if he continues that and doesn't repeat what happened last 2 games with Minnesota last year, this team could win that division. Now, it's going to be a 3-team race. Still got the Rams, still got the Niners. I cross Niners out. There's no way in God's green earth. They lost Michael Williams. George Kittle's out. I mean, you might as well bring 20 nurses and help the Niners out and bring 20 blue tents because they are just getting hurt, dropping like flies. But I got to give Kyle Shanahan credit where credit's due, brother. He is balling with this crapshoot of a team. And the Rams, they keep moving along. So watch out for Seattle. They are coming, and they're right there. In the terms of the Commanders, Redskins, it's terrible, man. I'm pulling for you. It's not good right now. You got an older team. You got, I like Jaden, but that's my knock. I agree with some people. Kevin Craner's my guy. I think you got to sit him for 2 years and let him gain 20 pounds of muscle. He's got to get bigger. Listen, I could see, Drake May, to me, he can run, but he's more pocket throw to run. Jaden is, okay, I'll throw, but running's my go-to. And he takes a lot of shots that I go, dude, get down. Pipe down, ma. Go hunting. But I feel like that sometimes with Jaden. But sometimes you got to just let the playmaker play, man. And I'm watching last night, and it didn't fit right. And I don't want to. Did they rush him back? I don't know. And I gotta clear the air with this because this grinds my gears. When I heard the comments that Dan Quinn was coaching malpractice, keeping him in the game at 38-7, did the NFL, do they take notes from the NBA? Load management? Like, if you bench the quarterback, you take him out, what's that say about the other guys? The other guys looking like, well, I might pull the same shit too. So, I don't want to hear it. That's what's wrong with society. We're a bunch of candy asses, just softies, can't handle anything. Poor me. No. I'm not into that. I'm in old school. Okay? Why do you think Michael Jordan respected Russell Westbrook? Because he old school, plays every night. Doesn't take a day off. I'm tired. Now blow me. Shut up. It's not malpractice. Stop it. What'd you want him to do? Keep him in the game. So what? I didn't get that. But Commanders, it's been a season from hell. They've had a regression year. And I think it's going to be a weird offseason coming forward in the nation's capital. Because I like their team, but they're little injury riddle right now, and they don't have a lot of depth. Which is crazy because you're on Jaden Daniels' rookie contract, so it's kind of weird right now. But I think they're going to be okay. Jaden, I like him still, but he's got to put on 20 pounds of muscle because he cannot keep continuing to take this beating and succeed in this league. It's impossible. So, okay, a couple other games I wanted to touch on. It's great having you guys on. So, one of my against the spread picks was Panthers, Packers, Green Bay by 13.5. I was wrong. Carolina's feisty, man. And I will say this. Green Bay's got an identity crisis right now. I'm starting to notice it. I saw a stat today that they, I believe, are like 4th in the league in attempts, but they're like 24th in yards per carry. Like, I think Green Bay, like Matt LaFleur comes from the Kyle Shanahan. Like, he's kind of built like that. Wants to run the ball, then play action, everything, all the motion, eye candy comes off that. Okay. But I'm watching this, and if it's, I think they need to have a come to Jesus moment, and they just need to say, Jordan Love, go. You're Castle, let's go. Because I'm watching Matt LaFleur. He did this with Aaron Rodgers, and it worked. Now, Jordan not as precision as Aaron, but to me, he's got a lot of horsepower. And I just feel like Jordan Love sometimes is being held back. Now, he's doing what he has to do. You know, he's got a good relationship with Matt LaFleur. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is I'm watching it, and it doesn't look right. There's something missing. And they have a good running back. Listen, Tucker Kraft getting hurt yesterday was just devastating. I mean, that hurt me. I mean, I love Tucker Kraft. Now, Bill Musgrave is a nice player, but it's hard, man. And I think Green Bay, listen, is this Super Bowl or bust for them? Yeah. You signed Micah, like, 27th birthday, kind of lining. Green Bay's still fine. And I'm not going to sit here, but it's like, what are you? You beat Pittsburgh. This is why the NFL is weird, okay? Any given Sunday. Not the movie, but it's a line. And I'm watching yesterday, and I just felt like something was off. They were getting down there, and I was, again, I was kind of doing other stuff, but I had the game on. I was watching my Raiders before, Denver was on, and then I was trying to watch, and the Raiders, jeez. I wait Wednesday, because I'm going to unload again. It's getting frustrating. I hate doing this, but something's got to be said. But, back to Green Bay. I do believe Green Bay is okay. But there's urgency now. You got to play better. You go to Philly next Monday night. Huge, huge game. Between two teams, to me, that are very similar. A lot of young talent. Don't know what they are in terms of offensive philosophy and what's going on there. So, and on the flip side for Carolina, I'm impressed with them. And for the record, I said for the year, they'd be a fringe playoff team. But I also made the point, I do think Dave Canales and that organization have got a decision maker, Bryce Young. Because the discouraging part about Green Bay is Bryce Young played like donkey awful yesterday. He played like horse shit. He played awful. And he missed T-Mac, and he missed Leggett. So, that's to me with where I'm kind of concerned with Carolina. Because I will say this, Carolina, their running game's nice. I like them. Rico Dowdle's been an absolute freak. I mean, God, Dallas is so dumb for letting him go. I mean, Javonte Williams had a rebirth in Dallas, but God, if they could have him and whoo, that's got me feeling nicey, okay? That backfield is crispy. So, I do think Carolina's a fringe playoff team. I'm not going to sit here and they're much better than I think. And they're kind of going under the radar. So, that's all I want to touch on for that game. Green Bay, going to be okay. Going to have you a shitty couple days. Tuck Kraft's out for the year. It's not good. And that's a huge, huge blow for Green Bay. Vikings-Lions, I did want to touch on that. Terrible loss for the Lions at home, but Minnesota kicked your ass. I mean, it felt like they did. They sacked off 5 times. They didn't get the run game going. Brian Flores did a tremendous job. They had to get that game. Minnesota, that was a fork in the road. Got to win this game for the season. And listen, J.J. McCarthy had a Michigan-like game yesterday. 143 yards, make 1 or 2 big plays, Run game was excellent. We loved the coach. That's what it felt like. And I will say Brian Flores is fantastic. And I've been saying this. When his defense gets aligned with the blitz and all that, it's over. Girl, bye. Have fun. Because they send waves at you. And you don't know what's hitting you. And, I still think Detroit's going to be okay. But I don't worry about Detroit. I mean, listen. Home field now, where's it going to go? I don't know. It's going to be weird how that seeding is. But Lions still a playoff team. They're going to be okay. Minnesota probably won't this year. I picked them third. That's where it feels like they're going to go. Detroit is still going to win this division. It's going to be between them and Green Bay. And hell, Chicago. I hate saying that. But gosh darn it, they're going to be in the mix too. Crap. NFC North is getting hot and heavy up in here. Woo, woo. So, watch out. Because NFC North feels like a black and blue division. I've always felt that. And they're cannibalizing each other for that top spot. Falcons, Patriots, that's the last game I wanted to touch on. Two of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. I love Michael Penix. You guys know that. I watched him at the Combine. Fantastic. And then I love Drake May. I'm starting to love Drake May. Hell, I might even become a Patriot fan. I ain't saying it. Because this version of the Patriots feels right. Because Brady drove me nuts. You guys know that. And Belichick, we know what he is. Grumpy, arrogant. I don't need to go on. But with this coach, this quarterback, and they've been smart in the draft, they still need another year to me to feel like they need more juice offensively. But right now, the way that this team's operating with that coach and Will Campbell's balling, this team is legit. And I'm serious, man. They were 5.5-point spread. That game was excellent yesterday. Drake May, Michael Penix, these two guys are going to be around the league a long time. Now, one team, the Falcons, remind me of the Chargers, old, where it's like talent's there, but I don't know what's going on upstairs. It's a lot of weird shit. Because I just sit there and wonder, Bijan got 46 yards again? Something's off there. And then I look at New England, and I am just so impressed with them. They've had 9 games this year, under 100 yards rushing. Now, Gentry did get the touchdown in Foxborough in the rain, but he still had under 100 yards. So, I got to give credit where credit's due. This New England team, to me, I would not want to face them in the playoffs. I would not. This is going to be a bloodbath. This Mike Vrabel-led team. Badass, tough guy. Everything about Mike Vrabel I love. And Tennessee's paying the price for letting him go. Because he was so mean. Oh, wah. Welcome to life. Tough. So, there you go. It was so much fun this weekend. College football was great. I'll touch on a few more games I didn't touch on tonight. But stay tuned. I got content throughout the week. I got to give you guys my reaction. I'm going to go back to watching this Cardinal-Cowboy game. But stay tuned. Adios. Manic Monday. It's got me feeling nicey. Love you guys. Godspeed.